With all this talk about commission and realtors and what they do and how they get paid and all this stuff that we all keep seeing in the news, you probably, or maybe, are thinking, hey, I'm just going to do it myself. Can I sell my house without a realtor? And then I don't have to mess with any of this. And the answer is, of course, yes. But there are a lot of reasons why you might not want to do that. So on average, across the country, for sale by owner homes, average price is about $310,000. The average price for a home sold by a realtor is right around $400,000. So does that mean that's the exact same house? No, not necessarily, but I don't know. Data doesn't lie, and generally speaking, you are always going to get more money for your home if it's on the open market, visible to everyone who might be looking, and if you've got a qualified professional that is helping you price, market, and negotiate and get you to the closing table on time. Another thing to remember is 20% of deals that get under contract, and this is with a realtor or without a realtor, 20% of transactions actually fall apart before they get to the closing table. So make sure that if you are hiring a realtor, you're getting somebody who is committed to getting you to the closing table. But a few things that you want to make sure before you embark on selling your home yourself is that it is visible to realtors, because the vast majority of people are going to start their home search online, and the vast majority of people are going to have an agent that they're working with on the buying side. So make sure that you're open to working with agents, because it really does make a big difference. That means that in most cases, you're going to need to pay that agent or pay something, because they're going to do a lot of the work. And I can tell you, as an agent who has sold a lot of for sale by owner homes, where I have represented the buyer, it really is doing double work. So hiring no agent is going to save you money on that side, but you really want to make sure that you're cooperating with agents and making sure that that buyer has a good agent that's going to help get you to closing. You also want to make sure that you've got a way people can easily see your home. One of the biggest issues with for sale by owner homes is that they're not easy to show. So if I'm working with a buyer and we've got 4 houses we want to look at, we've put a schedule together, and you tell me like, oh, I can only show you the house between 6 and 7 p.m., but tonight, the baby is sleeping, and tomorrow we've got a soccer game, I can show it to you on Thursday. My buyer has probably bought something by then. So making sure that it's easy to show your house also really, really goes a long way to getting it sold. Another thing that you want to consider is how qualified are those buyers? Because even as an agent, when I have calls from people that just see a sign in the yard of one of my listings, I don't know anything about them. Have they talked to a lender? Can they afford the house? Are they pre-qualified? Do they have something to sell? Those are all questions that I'm going to ask them before I show them the house, because otherwise they're probably not a serious buyer. You want to make sure that you're not taking up your time making appointments for people who are just curious because they saw the picture online and they wanted to check out your kitchen and how you renovated it, because that's what they're thinking of doing to their house that they have no intention of selling. So there are a whole lot of things that go into selling your home yourself, and money is a big part, but not the only part, even remotely. So if you've got questions about getting your home sold and why you might want to work with a realtor, or you're trying to make a decision on whether or not you're going to do it yourself, I'd love to talk to you. I am a very low pressure salesperson, so I'm really going to help you lay it out and see what works best for you. And hopefully you get your home sold one way or another and get it to the closing table, because that's a win for everybody. And there are few enough houses out there to buy that if somebody's thinking about selling, please do, because I've got a load of buyers that need to buy a house. Call me if you have any questions, and I'd love to help.